Hey, would you prefer if I call you Sturm or do you care? I mean, while I'm streaming. Sturm it is. I don't know why, but your messages aren't showing up on the little chat highlight box I have. How have you been? I know things are eventful right now. With the exciting new edition and all that. That is always good. Tell them I also say hi. I'm sure they'll be thrilled. Hey, Gamma. Yeah, I figured he would. I'm gonna switch over to that one. Can you hear me now? And I can see you, rad. Sorry, I was looking away when you told me about the PC. But that is, oh god, my stomach is cool. It, God, what was it, 13 years before I built this one? Or did we build ours around the same time? God, this one's like a dream. I can't hear it at all unless I'm, max settings in a game, and even then it sounds way quieter than the old one just turning on normally. Plus, I turn it on and it's ready to go in like 10 seconds. I could have sworn I made mine before you. I guess it doesn't really matter if I switch over to Jeff Keighley's smiling face. Yeah, that is what happened, wasn't it? It's not Jeff, it's Geoff. Go F. Hefe. So am I, Beaver. Praying so hard that I can own a physical cartridge that also has Legend of Tron Bonne on it, so I would never have to pay $200 for a physical PS1 disc. Are they having a technical issue, or? I'm kind of tempted to just like open up a game, play it until the stream starts. Pseudo's really into Civ. I tried it and I just don't get it. I've never been really fond of the map management RTS stuff. The only strategy games I kinda like are Fire Emblem, and that's not because they're strategy games. Pseudo actually bought his... Oh. Go ahead and do this. Okay, now this is a problem. Can't see chat in my little doohickey. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So other than Mega Man, I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds is pretty much guaranteed, because that's the big thing. Which, fair, Monster Hunter kicks ass. I've been playing Monster Hunter World, like, almost constantly. Funnily enough, I've also been playing the Apollo Justice trilogy. So, bouncing back and forth between two different Capcom things. But I'm sure about a week or so before Shadow of the Erdtree drops, I'm going to start going back and making like a new character to fuck around, or try and hunt down all the extra bosses I haven't killed in my like main characters. I saw the starting at 3:30 notification, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll set up then. And then I didn't take into account that that wasn't the actual start, that was just this. Like the stream operating. So you know what? Instead of that, what can I do for 20 minutes? Oh, weird. I opened up. I closed the big YouTube thing to look at moving the, what you call it, the window over. And I realized people have been talking, but I haven't actually seen it in my chat at all. And I don't know why. Is it because my fucking stream was paused instead of muted? No, it is not. I have no idea what's going on. Whenever I refresh, I see you. But I'm not seeing your messages appear live. I guess this is what I'm doing for the next 20 minutes. Trying to figure out what the hell's going on. This has never given me this problem before. Okay, I see that one. And I see that one. Okay, I don't know why this happened, but I'm good now. Everything's fine. Nothing is ever wrong, ever. Did he start screaming or crying or just a little too happy? Yeah, you guys are showing up normally now. Oh, is it not showing up on the stream for you? Or like at all? Okay. As far as I'm aware, everything is working now. Cool, we burned 3 minutes. Is that doing shit all? I don't know why, but the screen I'm doing everything on is just turning up black. I was going to switch over to play Nightmare Kart for 10 minutes just to see what it's like. Is that working? It is.
Nightmare Kart.
Guess I'll hit the doll? Sure.
Miralodia
I
Expressway.
can't hear anything, and I don't know why. But this is good enough for now. I wonder what the controls are.
I can't believe it.
It's something, I don't know what. This kicks ass, actually. How am I in first? I have no idea what I'm doing. backwards?
I don't know.
Oh, something's happening. I've got fucking call beyond it. Can you hear the game? Because I can. I don't know if that's a stream thing or a computer thing or a what thing. Oh, you can hear it, okay. So this is something... Who knows what's going on. I hope I'm going to be able to hear the fucking... game stream later. I don't know how I won that. I guess because I switched it over to normal. Let me check something real quick. Can I hear...
Hey y'all, Scott here.
Nope, I
I
cannot
wanna
hear
play-
normal videos. Glad I noticed this now. Though I would have liked to have noticed this earlier. Oh, there it is. My headphones are set up as my microphone.
play Super Mario 64.
Yeah, I can hear it now. Where's the game? No, seriously, where's the game? I'm looking at all my windows. I'm not seeing the game open. I hear the game. Unless I'm hearing... Oh, I'm hearing the Summer Game Fest. I just heard some kind of weird moaning noise. I thought it was Bloodborne. I probably have time for one more race.
Nightmare cards. Dream Watchers! Angel Graveyard!
I want to unlock, Head Cage Man. Forgot his name. Fuck you, Mensis. Oh, not Mensis, what are you? Odin? No. Murgo. Because Murgo's wet nurse. Is that somebody stuck on a wall? No, I don't want the shotgun. I want something that'll fucking... No, I don't want the guns! I want something to fix everything. I go back to the doll. Give me a fucking blue shell. Fuck you too. This kicks ass though. Kinda weird that she made it for free, though. I mean, I guess it's to be respectful with the... You know, it was under the assumption that it was going to be free the whole time, but now that it's not Bloodborne, she didn't have to do that. Put a lot of work into it. There's a bunch of eyes inside their head, guys. But yes, I do believe that the cage head guy has eyes inside his head. But if you're talking about the guy who makes the eyes on the inside speech, no, that's not him. There are, you know, rumors vaguely that yeah, I'm gonna sound really stupid for saying this out loud. There are rumors that there's gonna be, you know, a Bloodborne remake or a PC port or whatever. You know, they say this daily. They have for 10 years or whatever. But apparently there is some minor teasing from Sony that Bloodborne exists. And there was a leak that was moderately more credible than normal. That was like, oh, something's coming for Bloodborne. I would really appreciate, I mean, the sequel would be ideal, but I would really, really appreciate a PC port or a remake or something, because I replayed it on the PS5 recently, the PS4 version, but on my PS5, and it's rough because I played Dark Souls 1 through 3 back to back, 60 FPS, Sekiro, 60 FPS, Elden Ring, 60 FPS, Demon Souls Remake, 60 FPS. Then you go into Bloodborne and it drops it down to 30, and suddenly you're like, oh, ooh. And that's not the kind of thing that normally bothers me, but because I've experienced all those very similar games in a much better frame rate, suddenly that drop down hits you like a ton of bricks. I mean, they're not as bad as Konami, but they've done pachinko before. Other than X-Dive, I think the last Mega Man property was pachinko. Yeah, but that's all games they made a long time ago. They haven't made a new Mega Man game that wasn't a gacha game since... Oh God, I just posted about this. Was it 2017? Which was Mega Man 11. Yeah, I mean, as far as like actual quality of their games lately, it's been, really good. Resident Evil 7 and 8 were awesome. The remakes have been awesome. Street Fighter 6, I hear, is like the best one in a while. Monster Hunter, of course. Okay, everybody shut up.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Start the timer for tone-deaf business speak. About layoffs and such.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of
Flash the
what's
hurry it
next for
up
games
sign.
live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's about how long the Game Awards
Let's
were.
also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and
Oh, here it
studio
comes.
closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8
I should really
come
try
from
Palworld.
indie, mid-sized
I don't really like,
teams
you
or
know,
solo developers. I look at this
exploration,
list,
crafting, like,
it's pretty
arc
cool, right? And I get
survival
inspired
type
that new
things, but
ideas, new teams, and
it seems
smaller
interesting
creators
enough.
Can and will
I should
break
actually
through.
play the first
It's a
Hades. I
reminder to
haven't.
big companies that they have to treat their developers
I don't know what
right,
Baltoro
because
is
today
about, but I keep
there
hearing
are
it's
many
addictive.
paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so.
I should
so
buy Buckshot
great.
Roulette just because it's cool and
And you'll
cheap.
see that reflected in the show today, because
And then
over
just
the next
not play
2
it.
hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but
Oh.
also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show. because we
Deltarune
think
Chapter
this platform
3.
is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wish list it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, because we have a lot of games.
Wait, I
to
just
show
kind of
you,
brushed past this.
plus
Did he say there
David
was a
Webb's
new
directly
Batman
after
game?
with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight fire! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Oh, I saw the leak, but I didn't think it was real because it was such a stupid idea.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game
You know,
lead.
I haven't played any of the Horizon games,
Don't worry, I'll bring it down.
even though I think I have both of them.
Right in the eye. And hot fire attack.
I have a habit of
Hero.
buying games when I see them cheap and just never touching them.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Do this!
Right. A friendly hero, hunting with her pals.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things.
You know, sometimes it's good, but I feel like Lego,
Making a home.
the peak of Lego humor was whenever it was like just them silently like pantomiming their scenes.
Oh, right, the Thunderdog.
That's why Lego Star Wars was so funny, because they had to like
Big one. Here we go.
gesture through everything. And it was all like visual humor.
Down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
Okay, if you say so, Lego.
Leave it.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from
It also doesn't
Thorn
seem to
Banner
play
Studios,
at all like
developers behind
Horizon.
Chivalry 2. For
So
their
it kinda
next
feels like a
project,
weird
they are
choice
proud
to
to
use
announce
Horizon at
No
all.
More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award.
Oh, I just kind of like completely ignored it, but Horizon is coming to
find your friends and survive
consoles other than
permadeath.
PlayStation.
Here is the first look.
Nintendo can't even do a Samus skin. Got him. Wow, I can't believe they're making Zombie U too. You remember when Fortnite was a zombie game? Like, how that was the initial concept for Fortnite? Like, I think it was just 4 players and big zombie wave thing. Yeah. And now it's not that even remotely. Which, I mean, it worked out for them really well. Okay.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have
See
her
you
with us. Please
soon,
welcome
I guess.
Curious Joy.
Come back soon. That's what I should have said.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some
I thought he said
even
Nurse
more
Joy
super
for some
fun
reason.
trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
Yay, a new turf
When it
game!
comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
Do I have what it takes to oppress trans people?
To beat your toughest opponents?
To be anti-Semitic?
To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big.
No name too stereotypical.
Do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
No.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions
Read another book.
launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite.
Oh,
and he
I really
showed
want to
me
try that one.
This next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
You know, I dig this. Just like the little gummy voices. You know, maybe. I don't like multiplayer games, but maybe.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
From Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, I see that too. I was
But
actually
right
thinking
now, we've got an exclusive new
SCP
glimpse of the
Containment
game,
Breach.
just a small taste of what's to come.
You know, as a kid, I really hated Star Wars. You know, as a teenager too, but it was mainly just because it was really popular, and I was sick of people talking about it. And now that, like, the whole franchise is kind of on rocky ground, I kind of feel vindicated. Wait, is that the word?
We should get moving.
Like, justified? No, vindicated's like when someone hates you.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far. I think
I
it's
saw
gonna be
Blorp
gonna
Shitta.
come out, you know, this year, Cuff Fest. I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I have Chris. I've never played it. Oh, I remember the reveal or whatever for this. I mean, I remember seeing it before. Immediately just falls off jumping around. People will watch Princess Mononoke once and then create beautiful ethereal art.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play, and there's much more coming
should
later
play
today in
Spiritfarer.
Devolver Direct, which will air
Not
directly
really
after
related,
today's
but you know,
on this
hand-drawn
stream, so we got
reminded me
lots
of
more for you.
other
All right,
hand-drawn
next,
games.
it's time for our next game announcement.
Dune.
Study the past if you would define the future.
Assassin's Creed.
Are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let
Minecraft.
us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Civ.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle.
Civ
Let
7.
me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Each of us shall endure
Civ is the
this
only
world's
game of
life
its kind that I
until the
think
end.
of offhand. So I don't know any of the other ones I could just say.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Oh, it actually is.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we
There
are
it
thrilled
is.
to finally announce that Civilization 7 is
That's
coming
the guy who
same
makes
date to PC and console
all the autism
next
juice.
year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share
Sid
more,
Meier himself.
and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal.
Actually, I didn't
of
see his name. It could be, for all I know.
In the meantime, stay civilized.
Oh. I keep making jokes and then being correct. Is this that Souls-like Wukong game? Because I'm kind of interested in that one. I'm actually even more interested after I played Sakura. Not King of the Monkeys, just a king who is also a monkey. Okay, that's so. Can he beat Goku? Oh no. You can't just tell me you give me a Wukong headset, a headband. For a second I thought it was saying Wukong was going to be on MetaQuest. No, the best VR game ever made is still Super Hot VR.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift.
Dead Space 4.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies.
In this open world crafting live service game. With zombies.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
And it's an MMO.
We remain standing. We stand together.
What does greatness mean to you?
Do I like move the controller and then the character does things? Because I've played like that before. Is it like streaming the games? Because I've done that before too. Yeah, I don't need a console to play my PC games either.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
I know this is herapy. Herapy? This is heresy or whatever, but I don't know a damn thing about Warhammer. I mean, literally all I know is that the orcs will their technology into working, and I think that's really cool. But I really don't know anything about any other faction.
We've got some amazing
Oh, there's a sex
joining us
cult.
throughout
I know
the
there's a
show,
sex
and
cult.
I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October.
Oh,
Please
Alice.
welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojima.
I have interest in Metamorphosis, or whatever it's called. Mephisto. Metaphor!
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところ
Why
の
do
そう
they...
ですね。
Oh, well, I guess if there isn't. I was going to say, why do they have translators come out to actually translate for some of these? Because you know, you could just give them the script that they're going off of, but I guess they don't always use a script. I was just thinking back to like that Splatoon 2 reveal where the translator had no fucking clue what he was saying.
力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling
They're
of
not
strength
personas,
and
okay? They're not.
In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて
40 is a pretty small pool if it's not personas. But I guess that they're all original characters, and they didn't have nearly as much to draw from. They had to make them all from scratch.
ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is,
Wouldn't be a JRPG without a
we oppress,
freaky little
we fight.
fairy companion. How could they do that to Marth?
Flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side.
Oh, it's got social
The
links.
same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
Cute bat
You
thing. I
must
want it.
acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
I mean, I want it.
Such an honor to have Hashino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later
okay,
this
it's
year.
not like
As
the
Batman,
real
you face a
thing.
new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham
Rat King
Shadow.
is a choice. What do you want to bet that they put something in this game that decanonizes Suicide Squad?
The city mad.
left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I was hoping we'd see gameplay. Oh, okay.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
Okay.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since.
Clay Fighter 2.
Let's check it out.
King of Fighters. No, that's Street Fighter, people. Oh, well, what is it? Wait, no, that is King of Fighters. That's Terry. Or, wait, no. Is he from King of Fighters? Pretty sure. Or was he from... Well, he's got Fatal Fury on his hat, so I guess he's from Fatal Fury. Huh. It's been a while. Are these all DLC characters? Wait, is M. Bison alive? I guess so. Okay. That's cool. But you know, because Makoto's not there, I don't actually give a shit. Highlander 3. Was there 2? I'm down for some Scottish Dynasty Warriors. Kinda perked up a little with Blacksmith Lady. This is good. Whatever this is good. Oh, never mind. I saw a roguelike and just my brain shut off.
Test of power. I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Fuck yeah.
Just like I did that You talking about thrilling?
I hope there's lots of what if stuff in this one.
I'm not going to hell alone. You were only a ride. Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait! What? Never forgive me for this! Now you
Oh.
suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy! I will show you the true form of autonomous Ultra. It's my turn now. Change everything, then. This is nothing. Don't think you can win. There's no way.
I'm gonna fucking come.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
It's kind of jarring to go to this presentation from like the State of Play, because State of Play had like 2 things that were good, and this, like, there's a lot that doesn't interest me, but nothing's looked like actually bad so far except for Harry Potter.
Collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain.
I mean, this looks bad.
Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
But you know what I mean.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear.
Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower. Engaging. Second floor. Ah! I got shot! They're coming up!
Well, I say it looks bad, but
All clear.
actually, it looks like a for real and decent
That's all for mission briefing.
multiplayer shooter.
Operation commences. Good luck.
That's just not the kind of thing that interests me.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Okay.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike!
Just not really a fan of U.S. military propaganda, you know? Speaking of, I should play Spec Ops The Line. I don't know if I have it or
And
not.
now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Uh-oh. She got her things backwards. I don't know. I don't know anything about Black Hawk Down. Oh, titties! Neat. He became Samus. Wow, this is some sick gameplay. I'm gonna pre-order this one. Yeah, everybody's favorite. I genuinely can't think of anything to say about this. Like, I'm actively trying to think of something to say. Okay. Oh, did they? Is this the thing they announced before? It looks familiar. I mean, obviously it looks like Gundam, but it looks like something I feel like they announced previously. Yeah, I remember seeing this. So I remember being interested in it. Did they announce it at the Game Awards? Okay.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out,
Wait, the dude's name is Blum?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now
I guess that makes sense, because
Blumhouse is
we
entering the
kind of
video game
stupid to
world in a
make up a word like Blum, but I don't know, Blumhouse just sounded like a thing somebody made up. I saw the Black Phone in theaters. It was alright.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I do think it's kind of neat that they're spreading into games too. Oh, a horror Stardew Valley kind of thing?
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
VR is great for horror, I think.
I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Not as good as Super Hot VR, but you know.
If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Low poly is also good for
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what.
horror.
Just go home, Viv. Amy!
I should play Crow County. How many times have I said I should play something in this stream?
Why would they need a game designer?
should have some developer mode.
Oh, that looks good, just like as a game concept. The one where it was like developer mode.
Dark times await us.
I don't know which of these are them just saying things and which of these are game titles. But yeah, actually all of those look pretty neat. Some looked really good.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
It's John Blumhouse.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about
What was that, like 4 or 5?
Get into games
That was a
like
bunch
this.
to
Where
announce
are we
all at
going?
once.
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
I didn't know there was going to be. Well, I mean, obviously there was going to be one,
To my
but
great relief, getting
I hadn't
more
heard
and more
anything about it.
popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these
I
creators.
think it's kind of neat that he
weird
like
and subversive and
the
find
whole
the most
studio is so
effed up,
committed to
scariest
horror
things they can
specifically.
and put them into really cool games.
I mean, I guess it's just branding, but it makes it feel like they're passionate about the genre.
Tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the
You
overall lineup?
you missed out on the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
From our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They
It did
come in
pretty well,
many
apparently.
different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think
Yeah, that one was really
we,
interesting
as
to
horror
me.
fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we
I
can be
shouldn't laugh,
flexible,
but it was
and
just
really we
like,
can push
so,
the limits of what's
fuck
possible in
it.
scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much.
I think
for being here
only
on
the
Sunday.
VR
Thank you,
game was
guys.
I was
All
kind of
right.
soft on.
And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Is it a beat 'em up? Or is it a remake of a beat 'em up? Is it anywhere in the ballpark of a surprise that Yellow Ranger was... I kind of liked that one. I mean, when it came to favorite, I was the same camp as everybody else, white and green. You know, everybody liked Pink Ranger, and I was like, oh, I like the Yellow Ranger. This looks sick, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, Gamma. You actually didn't miss much. I'm sure you enjoyed the far superior, Big Bad Beetleborgs. It's a weird fucking dog. Oh wait, this is just Neva again. Did you watch Samurai Pizza Cats at
What a
least?
beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show.
I don't know if you know, but I
First-time
was making
developers
a,
chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next,
a
after
loose
long wait,
Team
Kingdom
4-Star
Come
reference.
Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a
They were talking about the Ginyu Force, and they were like, I like the Power Rangers. And he's like, I've never seen Power Rangers.
Is a brand new look.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes.
She says no.
God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Was that a sex?
We all face your judgment for what we should have done.
I've heard tales.
Courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Come on!
Fucking task.
Didn't
Next,
play the
we step
first.
into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
That does not sound familiar. Long night, huh? So I guess you like possess people and that's how you get like more health or lives. So you just basically throw a bunch of people under the bus. I'm interested in this. That was sick. It's got fucking prototype controls or movement. Now that looks pretty sick, actually. Wait, are you serious? I know of the legendary Killer Bane.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency, an international organization powerful enough to shape the world, until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency! Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die...
This kind of gives me Saints Row vibes. You know, specifically 3 and 4.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Neat.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles. Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen.
Okay, don't know what that
was.
was,
To
but
introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the
it's working
Game
on my
Makers,
end
a
again.
small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
It's just getting over it
You
footage.
can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
You know what I'm gonna say, right? She's cute. Hope she gets fan art that I can post. I also hope she gets fan art I can't post.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy.
I don't know who that is, but I know Stanley Parable, and this looks good.
I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
I want it.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability
I didn't know
to
Journey and
venture
Neon
into
White
the
were by the same
fold,
person.
dimension that
Or
overlaps.
people,
All
or
right.
whatever.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
It's got a Shadow of Mordor vibes.
Vincent found something down there.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Oh, is this the first game?
Adventure starts.
Now I can get it without, you know, spending $80 plus. Can you imagine if just the sales is Capcom's big announcements? Oh my god, that was the big announcements.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
Bloodborne 2.
Feel honored to fight a legend.
Not my booty.
To your greatest final chapter.
Oh.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos.
Majora's Mask 2.
Change.
Oh, demo available. Okay.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
I'm not going to have anything to say about this, so I'm going to stand up for a bit because my ass hurts. Well, it's a very pretty pre-rendered cutscene and footage. And I like, what are they called? M83? I said looter shooter, but did they say it was like an online only thing? Because if this is like a Borderlands kind of thing, I might have a slight interest. Well, I gotta give it to whoever made this trailer. They sure watched that one Mass Effect fan video I really liked for a while. Used the same music, had the same beats to it.
Awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game Among Us took the world by storm
Among
at
Us?
the Game Awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and
Oh, was it
Forrest
Nexon? No, never mind.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
This is neat.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battleship
Oh.
Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
I have Battleship
Studio
Brigade.
80%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi,
Oh, that's
we're
beautiful.
Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes.
Oh, you
for
know I
local
love me an
communities.
upgradable
Fight
mech.
off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your
Oh,
strange
you know I
loved
hate some
ones for
corpos.
one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
That's really cool.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Oh,
Sounds
right,
like
there
you did.
was.
Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show.
Who is it? I
Check
can't remember
out
his
this
name, but the Infinity Train guy's on it. I hope it's silent. I guess if Patton Oswalt's in, it's probably not silent.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Hell yeah!
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
You know, Sonic Generations is probably the best Sonic game that had come out in a very long time. And as far as the new Sonic games, I probably had considered it the best one until Frontiers came out.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Oh, that leak was real. Does that mean the physical... Yeah! The Robotnik's Journal physical thing is real. Hey! Tyros! Or however you say his name. That was the original concept version for Shadow.
Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming
That's really
online
cool.
survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom,
I wasn't paying
one
attention.
small
When did it release?
decision that unleashed a chain
Oh.
of events which set the stage for the
It's not like I'm
story
not gonna
playable
get it.
experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future. Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change.
Why?
Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Oh.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom
Thought it was a strategy game.
in August. Now it is time to see
I've
the
been thinking of a
announcement
different one.
another new game from a brand new development studio.
You know, I like me some tomboys in cockpits. Well, I like this concept, but I wonder what the actual game is.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim
Okay, here we
from
go.
Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that
Okay,
are
never
brand new
mind.
to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways.
What, I missed it.
First,
Why though to what?
We want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies.
Movies are popular, so
Second,
let's
we want to eliminate the tedious
Let's make a
clicks
thing.
required to play an RTS
Don't know why an MMO,
as
though.
much as possible, so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website.
If I can't constantly save the tomboy in the cockpit, then
Thank you.
there's no way.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
I don't know what this is. I guess it's a team shooter.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
There's probably 100 games at this point that could fit Overwatch, but less cartoony. Oh, it's the fucking
I think that's enough.
Alan Wake guy.
Thank you.
I actually didn't recognize him until he danced.
This is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you
Alan Wake 2
have
came out a
been
while back, didn't it?
posting your Remedy
I guess
Game
DLC.
collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting
Did it not already have a
tomorrow.
physical version? Or is it just
Next,
collector's editions?
We promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm
Did you?
thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with
It's a
3 familiar
Twilight Zone
fan-favorite
parody?
playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a
Has it got
chance
control
for us
lady in
to
it?
really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
You know, I haven't played any of the Alan Wakes, but it seems like something I'd be into.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really...
It's him!
This is gonna get strange.
And there she is!
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I like to control a lot.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who
That was a
can
good
ever
bet.
truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful
I don't know why, but hearing that tune was like, what?
forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born.
I do not know. Because I do not know what this is. Is it Diablo?
This is Eternum.
Oh yeah, he said New World, didn't he? Or somebody did.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series
I
X,
thought
and
everybody
PC on October 15th.
stopped giving a
And
shit
now you
about
can
New
play
World.
the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op.
Like, I thought it had a strong start and then they
If you're
shot the
watching
bed.
SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR
Who the fuck
in
would
chat
watch
to
this on
claim a special
TikTok?
in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded.
Whenever I
its
hear
version
Honkai Star Rail,
2.3
I just
special
think like
program a
honky,
few hours
like
ago.
jive.
But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming
white people.
expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away.
I don't know anything about this. It's just one of those
And the future
endless porn
you
games.
don't want to face will never come.
As in, all I know about it is that people make endless porn of it. I dig Sentai Dude.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
That doesn't make any sense. Who's that one woo in the audience? I said this was a joke earlier, but if that was the entirety of the Capcom announcements, I'm gonna be genuinely livid. Interested. If it's for free, then there might be a catch to this.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
I like the art style. Is it like a strategy game? That means nothing to me. Why was that the only thing that got a name? This is familiar. Oh, this is by Heart Machine? Is that what they're called? I think they did Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a happy little
I know of this. I think I've seen Germa play it.
well, you's a gutsy, feisty puppy, and you know that it ain't easy, don't you know? Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy party animal, don't you know?
Was that Garfield?
Well, all the crazy
Okay.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here.
I know that guy.
So we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations, and reassure you that things here at M
Were the gang beasts not
and the city
animals?
of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at M Corp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at M Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home. We love it here at M Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam
I guess I'll go ahead and pull
Amsterdam
that up.
for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh. Was it Skate 4, 5? Was M-Corp a thing in older skate games? Is that like... Was it a big callback?
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide.
Toho.
That's right, I'm talking about Pow World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Is that a ball joke? Pocket pair? Ghosties. I don't know why that's funny. I mean, just... Yeah, you can build an oil rig.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Supposedly, this is one of the better
everyone.
free
Since
team shooters.
2020, we have been fortunate to serve
Battle
players
Royale? I don't
in
know.
their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look. Target down.
I've got nothing to say about this. I'm sure this is great if you like this kind of thing. Probably.
Healing you. What's this?
And this is really going, huh? Is this like all new stuff? And it's like, oh, this is a big announcement. Because this seems nothing to me. It wasn't on console?
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
That's
we are
okay.
so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta.
You
But
won't.
before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant
I didn't
to
know it
players
was a
all
sport
around
game.
the world, most recently
No, I
in China,
lost interest
where I'm
that I
currently at Valorant Masters, one
shouldn't
of
have
our
had.
largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players
Like,
bring
I went
this
into the
passion
negatives.
and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Man, I fucking hate esports. Like, I think it should exist, but I really hate what it does to games that would otherwise be a lot better. I just don't like how a lot of games put the cart before the horse. Remember when Overwatch was good? like there was a good stretch where it was like a really good game. And then like, I mean, you know, there was the Hong Kong thing, that's why I stopped playing it. And then almost immediately after that, they just shat themselves with like the esports stuff.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things.
When are we getting Mort the Chicken too?
Has a big role. That's all that
Any day
matters.
now.
And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Oh, we're still on this, huh?
Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
Well, I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your sword play, tell me about your sword play.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Okay,
I'm just a lumberjack.
I don't think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came
Okay, that was...
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels, your mind.
It's really going, huh? Yes, I believe that is Chris Hemsworth.
Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squad?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
We ain't never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door, or?
What?
Okay.
All right, please join me in
Yeah,
welcoming
that
to
lasted
the
a while, huh?
stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo
Okay, fucking finally.
Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。
Probably not going to see much since we just saw State of Play
後
stuff.
半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではです
Zora
ね、
Magdaros 2.
没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また、今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われる
I want it on PS5, but I'm not going to renew my PlayStation Plus anytime soon.
新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん
I
楽し
guess
み
I
にしていただ
should
けた
get
ら
it
と
on
思っております。
PC, but I still want
ま
it
たですね
physically.
ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
You're welcome. Something that weirds me out about what looks like it's going to happen in this one, and also what happens in Monster Hunter Worlds, is they've got the most, like, realistic and diverse cast that I've seen in any of the Monster Hunters. But at the same time, they still act like anime characters? That's, like, why?
Watch out for that glove. I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready. If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
I'm interested in the fact that you can switch weapons mid-combat.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Wait, that's the player character? Were they talking earlier? Is the protagonist gonna talk in this one?
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
That was weird that Capcom would make a big deal about this. Like, did they announce anything new?
Do I have left? 42 or 41.
The face of this is here!
This isn't Capcom, is it?
Go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
I just like they kind of implied that they were gonna do something, because they sent physical invites to influencers, like, "Hey, check out what Capcom's gonna announce at the big thing," and then there's just nothing there. Like, I wasn't seriously expecting a new Mega Man, but, you know, I was expecting them to have a reason for doing that. Oh, it's got a demo. Oh, it's at a specific place.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned, because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Okay. I feel hollow. Which I shouldn't. Because, you know, there was some good stuff. There was a lot of stuff. But there was just, you know, I came here with a specific mindset. And that was not reciprocated. Oh well. Right, hold on. Let me... Okay. Yeah, Dragon Ball was great. It was so long that I can't really narrow down a lot of the stuff I saw, but, you know, there was just a very small amount of generic live service garbage, you know, relatively speaking. Anyway, thank you for showing up, Gamma. Have a good rest of your day.